What's going on, everybody? It's Glenn for the latest news. And if you're new here, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. We're going to get into Monday Night Raw from last night. A lot of key points to point out here from last night's show. Man, Big Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman tearing the house down in the beginning of the night, in the middle of the night, man. And also, breaking news, the Yeet Master, Jey Uso, main event, Jey Uso, finally won his first singles competitor's title in the Intercontinental belt. So shout out to Jey Uso for winning his first single title with it being in the company for about 14 years. Also, the American May had a match with the New Day, which the New Day fell short again. We need to talk about this Xavier Woods. It's looking like it's going to happen, a heel turn for Xavier Woods. He getting tired of coming up short, and then the segment they had backstage with the LWO and Rey Mysterio was crazy, you know. And Kofi was like, "Yo, what's going on with you, man? You losing it, man." Xavier was like, "F that, man. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of coming up short." And he pretty much want to be acknowledged too, because he didn't win a single title yet. You know what I mean? So for that, Xavier Woods feels some type of weight that he himself didn't win a singles championship. So back to Jey and Braun Breaker. They had a great match, though. I didn't think Jey Uso was gonna beat Braun Breaker. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't have been surprised if he did, which he did. Because it was about time for Jey Uso to get his first singles title run. He's just the hottest thing in WWE right now, so it was only right that he got that title. Now, I know some people gonna feel like Braun Breaker, he didn't lose any. Braun Breaker didn't lose nothing. He's still gonna be hot, and you know he's gonna come back for that Intercontinental belt. And like I said, I don't see, and it's no knock to Jey, but I know, because I know they still got somewhat other plans for Jey. You know, I think he's gonna lose it sooner rather than later back to Braun Breaker. Because he's definitely entitled to a rematch clause. But we started the night with Rhea Bloody Ripley and Living It Up Morgan and Dirty Dom. Rhea was, talking her mess. Well, Liv was talking her mess first, in the beginning of the night, till Rhea Ripley showed up. I guess Liv thought shit was sweet. She thought Rhea Ripley was kind of still banged up for the past 2-week ass whoopings that she done gave her, so I would have thought so too. But supposedly Rhea Ripley is cleared to fight at Bad Blood. Dirty Dom gonna be held up high in a fish cage, a shark cage. We haven't had one of those in one of those type of matches in a minute. I still feel like Liv Morgan will and should come out on top. I agree with some, because I don't really see no challenges for Rhea Ripley if she do end up winning the championship back. But Liv Morgan gonna be entitled to a rematch herself. So even if she does lose to Rhea Ripley, she's still entitled to a rematch. So I don't know. It's not really much superstars, women superstars on the roster that's quite ready for that to step up. As far as to Rhea Ripley, because she's like the hottest women's wrestler on the roster, both Raw and SmackDown, besides Bianca and Io. They got some names in SmackDown, Jade, but as far as competitor wise, it's just Rhea is just on top. As far as back to Xavier Woods in the New Day, I know Kofi Kingston tried to pretty much keep Xavier Woods happy with trying to bring back some old gear, not gear, but the booty-o's and the pancakes and stuff like that. But Xavier Woods was not feeling that shit, man. He man, yeah, that was alright when we was on top, man, but right now we losing, man. Ain't no time to joke around, man. You joking around too much, Kofi Kingston. And like I said, Xavier Woods ain't having it, so I know him and Rey Mysterio gonna have a match next week on Monday Night Raw. Also, Ilya Dragunov had a run-in with the judge. No, I don't know if it was a Judgment Day or American Made, but I would like to know what's going on with Leland Dragunov. Like, why they got him in pretty much in catering right now. That man is talented. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, maybe they probably got major plans for Ilya Dragunov. That's probably why they keeping him out the ring, or whatever you want to call it, off TV, just keeping them backstage for whatever reason the case may be. But man, Raw has some key highlights. Big Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman took out security guard. It was epic, man. He was taking out all the security guards. You know one of them security guards gonna be future WWE champion one day, right? A couple of them gonna be some superstars, man, or superstars in the making, man. One of those guys gonna be WWE champion in the next 10 years, 15 years. Mark my words. We gonna see it. We seen it in Damian Priest. We seen it in a few. Hell, even Braun Strowman was part of the Rosebuds. And you see what happened when Adam Rose duffed it. Hey, at least Braun Strowman is a former champion, you know what I mean? Former tag world champion. Yeah, so he got... And Becky Lynch was in there too, and she a multi-time women's champion, you know? So it's definitely not too far-fetched. Like I said, Damian Priest is a security guard. He was former champion. A few of them, man. The list goes on and on. Like I said, that's how I said... One of them security guards gonna be your WWE champion in about 10 to 15 years. One of them guys is definitely up and running, because that's usually how they start out, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, as far as Braun Strowman and Big Bronson Reed in his last Monster Standing match, I could dig it. They try to keep both guys safe from pinfall of losses, which I still feel like neither guy is going to, like, kind of stay down, or whatever the case may be. That's going to be like maybe they'll start the night with that match. Maybe, cause I don't see it being, like, the main event, or maybe in the middle of the night. And as far as Sami Zayn and Gunther, man, Gunther playing games, man. Sami Zayn and Luzi Kaiser had a great match. Sami Zayn came out on top. Gunther just keep trolling Sami Zayn with the WWE Championship. He telling the man no, which he gonna eventually say yes some way down the line. Possibly next week. He'll maybe change his mind next week, because I think after that we only got like about 2 weeks to wait before Bad Blood. So he still got a week and a half, and the next week, I mean, to actually make a decision that's pretty much already made in the making already. He just going along with the strip. But shout out to Gunther, man. Great WWE champion so far. Sami Zayn. You know, when that match does happen, I know they're gonna have a great match, no doubt about it. You know, guys had a great match at WrestleMania. You know, a lot of people felt like Sami Zayn was gonna come out top there, but he did. You know, so I mean, but this time around, I don't know. Gunther's on a whole other level as WWE champion. I mean, it's a whole other different ball game. You know, so I don't think Sami Zayn gonna get him this time around. And like I said, they got plans for Sami too. Also, Drew McIntyre cut a promo towards CM Punk for their match at Hell in a Cell, man. Both guys so far cut great promos towards each other for their match at Hell in a Cell. At Bad Blood, which would be a Hell in a Cell match. Both guys cut good promos towards each other. Punk was there last week, cut his. And then Drew McIntyre, this week, he cut his. He pretty much, it's the same thing Punk was saying. He pretty much inverted. He's going to make Punk bleed a lot. And about how his family didn't want him to do the match along with CM Punk's family. So, I mean, it's cooking up to be what's going to be a great match between those guys. I just don't think it's gonna top what Swerve Strickland and Adam Hangman Page did it in they match, man. I don't see it. I mean, as big as Drew McIntyre and CM Punk feud is, I mean, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Shoot, because that match between Swerve and Adam Hangman Page was just out of this world. Just, it was just too much going on, man. That's how good the match was. So I don't think WWE gonna go as far as like that, but they probably gonna try to, cause the feud is big. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, this is like one of the biggest feud in recent time, you know, within the year. So I mean, would they try to go all out and get controversy like AEW did? They got some crazy controversy off the All Out pay-per-view, man. But that's how good it was. That pay-per-view was so good, man. I'm still talking about it to this day, man. If you guys haven't checked it out, I know it's mad late, like I'm almost a month late. It's good though. But back to Raw, Jey Uso, man. Shout out to Yeet, man. My boy Yeet finally got his singles championship in the Intercontinental belt, man. Man, shout out to Braun Breaker, man. His future is bright. He's up next after Gunther. I feel like, as far as that WWE championship, he's definitely gonna be up next. As far as Gunther, I don't really know how long they definitely gonna have Gunther hold that belt up until WrestleMania. I feel like they can definitely have him hold. I mean, it will always make sense to have Gunther hold that belt until WrestleMania. If y'all gonna have him lose it, hell, have him lose it at WrestleMania again. But damn, are y'all gonna really let Gunther lose twice at WrestleMania? I don't know if that. No, I'm lying. He won the year prior to lose it to Sami Zayn at Mania, I believe, and the year prior to that. So he's like, what, 2-1, or if my record is correct. He didn't constantly lose at WrestleMania. He got some wins at WrestleMania. He just, for my acknowledgement, he just got that L from Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental belt. But yeah, I would have Gunther have that belt up until WrestleMania. I don't know if they're gonna have him have a reign like what he did with the Intercontinental belt anymore. I won't be too mad at that, because that's Gunther. He's fake. He's great at what he does. You know what I mean? So he's great on the mic. I mean, he brings that old-fashioned wrestling back that we haven't seen in years. Like, he brings back that old-school wrestling feel, man. We're not going to get another Gunther, you know. Not like with that old-school wrestling style that he has. As far as Karrion Kross and what they doing with The Miz, I don't know what they doing with The Miz. I don't know if they're going to have Miz go back heel. Karrion Kross, I don't know what they doing with that, man, yo. They have him do one thing, have him do it next, and he's just doing another. And I'm just so confused on what they doing with him. It's like, I don't know, man. But overall, the show, Raw, Monday Night Raw last night, was a decent show. A lot of key highlights leading up into Bad Blood. You know, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Bloody Rhea Ripley, Living It Up Morgan. This Xavier Wood possible heel turn is on the rise. I wonder if they're going to have, like, Big E step in to try to, like I said, intervene on what's happening between those guys. Because it's definitely going to heat up, especially if Xavier Woods take a L next week against Rey Mysterio, which it seemed like he may end up taking that L just to get him even more angry. And then Kofi could probably try to calm him down. And then, shoot, from there, they possibly will have probably Xavier turn on Kofi right then and there. Or maybe prolong it a little longer. Just have him push Kofi Kingston off of him and just walk away, maybe. I don't know. I like where they going with it, though, so far. So far, so good. Xavier Woods with this possible heel turn is looking like a go. But yeah, you guys let me know what y'all thought about Monday Night Raw. For those of you that did see the show, which I rated it an 8. We didn't see no Wyatt 6 again, just another VHS tape. No Wyatt 6. We will be, I guess, seeing them who they gonna be going at the next, because it seemed like they definitely done with American Made, and thank God that they are. American Made finally got a win too. Thank God for that. But you guys let me know what y'all think.